Hi friends, don't forget to like and subscribe to the video. Enjoy watching. Maserati drops the top on its mid-engine supercar to create an exotic convertible you can drive every day. Cielo. It means sky in Italian. Such is the lyrical beauty of the Italian language, Maserati didn't need to think beyond the prosaic to come up with a great-sounding name for the convertible version of its mid-engine supercar, the 2023 MC20 Cielo. It's worked before. This is, remember, the company that calls its four-door sedan, simply, the Quattroporte. Plain old English four-door somehow doesn't conjure the same romantic elegance. Not that the MC20 needs any more romance. In coupe form, Maserati's the stuff we like about the MC20 is all there in the 2023 Maserati MC20 Cielo. The output of the twin-turbo dry-sump Nettuno V6, Nettuno is Italian for Neptune, the ancient Roman god of the sea whose trident inspired the Maserati logo, remains unchanged at 621 horsepower at 7,500 revolutions per minute and 538 pounds-to-foot of torque from 3,000 to 5,500 revolutions per minute. It drives the rear wheels through the same slick 8-speed dual-clutch automated manual transmission. Performance is unchanged, too. The small carmaker claims the 2023 Maserati MC20 Cielo will sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 2.7 seconds, just like the coupe. Claimed top speed is similarly just more than 200 miles per hour. First mid-engine supercar in decades is a beguiling machine, a confident and capable car powered by one of the most charismatic high-performance V6 engines of the modern era, an engine designed and engineered in-house at Maserati. It's not quite a Ferrari 296 GTB and not quite a Lamborghini Huracan, but something all its own, a sports car with a soupçon of Gran Turismo evident in the mix that makes it as easy and comfortable to drive every day as a C8 Corvette. That's not to say the 2023 Maserati MC20 Cielo is the soft option, a cruisy schmoozy take on Maserati's mid-engine supercar. Far from it? Yes, the low-speed ride in GT mode is impressively compliant, but it's surprisingly syrupy in the coupe, too. And when you twist the glass-topped rotary controller on the center console into Sport or Corsa mode, the MC20 Cielo tells you it's ready to play, the suspension stiffening its sinews and the Nettuno V6 clearing its throat. Nail the gas, and the MC20 Cielo slingshots down the road. The Nettuno is an engine of truly impressive range, crisp and responsive at low to middling revs yet searingly relentless in its power delivery from 6,000 revolutions per minute all the way to the 8,000 revolutions per minute redline, its baritone rumble morphing into an edgy snarl. It doesn't feel or sound like a turbocharged engine. The 8-speed dual clutch is impressively quick through the ratios when used manually, and the carbon ceramic brakes are strong and progressive. Maserati offers 4 drive modes: Wet, GT, Sport, and Corsa, the latter activated only when you twist and hold a large rotary controller on the center console for a few seconds, not least because Corsa also switches off the stability control. 2 different shock settings, one soft and one medium, are available in each mode, soft and mid in Wet and GT, with soft being the default setting, soft and mid in Sport setting, with mid being the default setting, and mid and hard in Corsa, with hard being the default setting. The settings are changed via a swipe across the glass touchscreen surface of the rotary controller on the center console. Another separate button on the console lets you switch the transmission between automatic and manual in all modes. In GT mode with the transmission in automatic, the 2023 Maserati MC20 Cielo will happily mooch around South Beach or Beverly Hills with no more fuss than a Bentley Continental GT. It's a supremely relaxed and comfortable mode for the freeway, too, the tall 8th gear keeping the Nettuno V6 turning barely 1,500 revolutions per minute at 70 miles per hour. But if you want to have some fun, sport mode and manual shifting is the way to go, especially on roads as slippery as those that snaked through the Sicilian hills on our test route, where the stability control's safety net earned its keep on a couple of occasions. Save Corsa for the track, where, in extremis, the MC20 Cielo is a little snappier at the rear than either a Ferrari 296 GTB or a Lamborghini Huracan Tecnica. Roof up, the MC20 Cielo feels as snug and solid as the coupe version. The roof is mostly glass, at 35.7 inches long and 24.2 inches wide. It's the biggest glass roof in the segment, says Maserati, and you can switch it between clear and opaque via the central touchscreen thanks to something called polymer dispersed liquid crystal, PDLC, technology. Roof all the way down, there's the slightest of shimmies through the steering column, but otherwise the car feels as tight as a drum. With the side windows and the small rear screen raised, the wind barely touzles your hair. Even at triple-digit speeds the cabin remains relatively calm, apart from the overhead air roaring like the slipstream around a Boeing Dreamliner. Hearing the turbochargers whooshes and whistles as you run the MC20 Cielo hard up through the gears adds to the surround sound experience. In terms of hardware, the 2023 Maserati MC20 Cielo's cabin is a relatively minimalist affair. There's a 10.25-inch digital dash and a 10.25-inch touchscreen above the center console and a handful of buttons. But sophisticated forms and materials including carbon fiber and Alcantara and contrast stitching on the leather seats mean the ambience is a million miles away from a Tesla's Spartan grimness. Our test car was finished in aquamarina, a handsome blue pearl over gray developed especially for the Cielo, with the seats trimmed in pale gray leather. Also new is a diamond-cut 20-inch wheel design that will be available as an option on both the Cielo and the MC20 Coupe. Carbon fiber wheels are available as an option, trimming a total of 66 pounds from the car's overall weight. The MC20 Coupe is already a hit, with all 2022 model year cars sold out. The 2023 Maserati MC20 Cielo, which overlays all the coupe's goodness with the open-air appeal of an easy-to-use convertible roof, should be no less popular. The first Cielos are scheduled to arrive in the US during the first half of 2023. There is yet no official word on pricing from Maserati Americas, other than to confirm the starting point will be in the mid-$200,000 range. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe and like it. Thanks.